Hey, being an athlete, being in the sports world, I hear a lot of talk about limits. I hear people saying, "Oh yeah, I'm at my limit." I hear people telling other people that they're at their limit. I hear limits, limits, limits all the time. But something I came to learn and realize, being an athlete, wanting to reach higher levels in my own strength and my own skill, I realized that limits are something that we set by ourselves. We decide our limits. Whether we want to accept that or not, our mind is what really controls the way our body works, the way our body functions, how far our body is willing to go. So if you can learn to hotwire your mind and to tell yourself you don't have a limit, to tell yourself you can keep going even when your body's aching, even when your mind is telling you to quit, trying to keep you safe. If you're able to tell your mind that you want to keep going, that you're able to keep going, that you can survive this, you can go farther, you can go faster, you can go stronger, then you don't have any limits anymore, bro. It's really that simple in concept. That if you can control your mind, you can decide how much of a limit you have. Because if you can decide that you don't have a limit, you're unstoppable. If you can decide that you won't let your physical pain or your tiredness or your discomfort stop you, then you're unstoppable, bro. I had to do that myself. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to get on the camera every single day and push out a new video, but I started to change my mindset on limits. I used to tell myself, you know what, my limit is one video a week. And guess what? I would do one video a week. I wouldn't see results. When I was doing sports, I used to tell myself, all right, my limit is one or two training exercises, one or two workouts a week. And that's it to keep my body healthy. But really, I could have put in more work. I could have gone 3 or 4 exercises. I could have done 3 or 4 workouts. But I limited myself out of comfort and out of complacency. And we do that a lot of the time, bro. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I always say this in every video. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you have these limits on you. Because you don't. There are people in this world who have done outstanding things, man. Do you think Stephen Curry was telling himself he had limits when he was shooting threes and threes and threes and threes and threes? Like, he's the best shooter of all time. It shouldn't be physically possible to have that good of a shooting average. But he decided that his limits wouldn't be defined by what everybody else says he can do. Strong athletes, successful people, they don't let other people's impressions of them affect their limit. They don't do that because guess what? Your limit is decided by you and nobody else. You decide your limits. You decide how far you can go. You decide if you can do 10 push-ups or 15 or 16 or 17. It's all in your head, man. Listen, I was at the gym the other day with one of my brothers, man. I'm putting in some bench pressing, man. I feel like I'm at my limit. I got 7 reps in, and dude, my body's shaking. I'm trying to push up the bar with all my strength. He said, "Nah, you got one more in you, bro. You got one more in you, bro." And could I have stopped right there and told myself, "No, I'm at my limit"? Because that's how I felt. Could I have stopped right there? Yes, I could have. But guess what? I got under that bar. I pushed the bar up. I needed a little spot, but I got that weight up. Then I did another one on top of that. I did two more reps out of that set. Because I decided what my limit was. Decide what your limit is, bro. Decide that you're limitless. Decide that this life can be whatever you want to make it, whatever you choose to make it, however hard you're willing to work. That's what you're going to get out of life. Forget a limit. What does a limit do? I'm not tripping over a limit, bro. I'm trying to get at it. I'm not tripping over a limit. I'm trying to reach my goals and my dream and my vision. Forget a limit. Get that out of my face, man. I'm not trying to hear nothing about limits. Break those limits, man. Break those. They meant to be broken. Records are meant to be broken. Averages are meant to be broken. Let's do better for ourselves, man. Let's go harder for ourselves. Let's want more for ourselves, bro. Let's want the most for ourselves. Don't tell me about no limit, man. I'm not trying to hear it. So like I keep saying, bro, decide these limits for yourself. If you're an athlete, start putting yourself under more pressure, under more trial, man. Really dig deep into yourself, into your conscious, and analyze why you're trying to hold yourself back, bro. Because a lot of the time, that's what we're doing. We're holding ourselves back. If you're in the workforce, you go to work disappointed, depressed every single day, man. Ask yourself why you're letting that be your limit. Ask yourself why you can't feel energized going to work. Why you can't just shift your mindset about this. You have this opportunity to build wealth, to build your finances, to Take care of yourself to be a real adult, man, in this world, to have some responsibility and handle it like a boss, and you're complaining going to work. Now, what if that job was taken from you? Then you would really be complaining because you don't know where your next meal is coming from. You don't know how you're going to get gas in your tank. You don't even know how you're going to pay your car payment. I'm not saying that this job, you have to enjoy it every single day, but man, let's be grateful for what it is. It's a money flow. It's something that's bringing assets into our life. It's bringing money. It's bringing this beneficial thing into our life. So let's look at it as such. Let's not put a limit on how we can feel about our job. Let's not put a limit on how we can feel about our relationships. You don't even realize it, man, but you put limits on everything. We all do, bro. They might be invisible in nature, but limits do exist and they're around us every single day. We have to decide that we're not going to let them stay there, that we're going to break them daily. We're going to break this cycle of being average and mediocre daily. We want more for ourselves. We want the best for ourselves. We want abundance and growth and evolution for ourselves. But that and limits can't coexist. They just can't. Because if you only work at your limit, you're only going to get what you've only ever gotten. I'm going to say it again. If you work at your limit, you're only ever going to get what you've always gotten. You have to give me more. Put in that extra rep, that extra hour, that extra shift at work. Give me some extra, and I can give you some extra. Give me some extra, and God's going to bless you with extra. But you got to put in some extra work, my friend. You have to. Success demands more than just your limit. Success demands more than just what you're comfortable with putting out. Success demands more than what you might even have at the time. But if you're willing to dig deep and find the rest, if you're willing to dig deep and get uncomfortable for a few months, for a few years, you can see success for the rest of your life. And I'm telling you this because I believe it with my whole heart. I'm serious about this, bro. Do not let no freaking limit stop you from going and getting it, man. Forget a limit. You decide what your limit is. I decided that my limit was not going to be 2 videos a week no more. It was going to be a video every single day, no matter if I felt comfortable, sick, tired, if I was dead, man. I'm going to be on this camera, bro. Because this is what I truly believe in. I truly believe in this channel. I believe in what I'm doing on this platform and on TikTok and on Instagram. I believe in this. So why am I not heightening my limits? Why am I not raising my limits to where they really should be for me to see this major success that I'm dreaming of, that I'm planning for, that I'm accepting into my life because I know it's going to happen? You see my mindset about this? Take that mindset to whatever you want to do in this life, bro. Whatever you have a goal, whatever you have as a goal, or whatever you want to pursue, take this mindset and apply it to that, bro. Apply it. If you want to be a famous artist, apply this mindset to your lifestyle. You should be doing art every single day you wake up. Do some art. Maybe study some paintings. Study some painters. Study whatever you need to do. But put in some extra, man. If you want to see extra results, then you got to put in some extra, bro. And that comes with breaking these limits that have been weighing you down for so long. All right. Okay, let's keep evolving, man. Keep growing. Hey, let me know in the comments if this message resonated with you. Thank you for sticking to the end. I really appreciate you, and let's keep growing and evolving. Let's go.